Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber, joined here by attorney Terri Austin, who's going to be with us for the next several hours. We hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend, and welcome back because we have quite the day for you. We are going to be live in 3 different courtrooms across the country. A lot to talk about, so let's get started. Can't say we're that surprised. He obviously, as you just heard, received 2 life sentences without the possibility of parole for the murder of Jayme Closs's parents, and an additional 40 years in prison for the kidnapping of this 13-year-old girl, held her captive for 88 days. Now, Terri, can't say this was a shock, but are you surprised that the defense, what were they trying to do here? The way that I understood it at sentencing, they said, look, he pled guilty early. He's got a lot of issues to work on. Judge, please keep that into consideration. Does that ever work?
I don't think it worked in this case, and it's because it was such a horrendous situation. He kills her parents in front of her, and then he kidnaps her, and the trauma that she went through. The judge was trying to set an example here. 2 life sentences, and then he threw on top of that the sentence for the kidnapping. I think he did the right thing.
Yeah, the judge said, there's no doubt in my mind that you were one of the most dangerous men to ever walk on the planet. This is what he said during sentencing. I guess the question is, why can we have any understanding about what Patterson was, his psychology here? Why did he come forward and admit his guilt early on? Why did he tell a reporter, admit to his crimes? And I think he even said at one point that if he could go back in time and reverse what he did, he would. So what does it tell you about this kind of, the mind of this person?
There was a little remorse, and I think that's what the defense was trying to show, that he felt bad, he turned himself in, and he said he was sorry, and he wished he could change things, but the fact is he did it, and
right.
The judge saw that.
You know, I want to talk about Jayme. Jayme, of course, is the surviving victim of all this, and she wasn't present at the sentencing, obviously, but she did write a statement that was read aloud in court just before that sentencing. Let's throw to that now. You know, Terri, it's interesting. She's not even present in the courtroom, but her words are so powerful. You can tell how brave she is through this. You weren't surprised that she didn't make an appearance.
I'm not surprised, but I get a little verklempt just listening to that. And to your point,
Right.
She wasn't even there. What a brave young girl. The fact that she had the courage to do this, to escape, and the fact that she wrote this note to the court, very moving, very insightful.
We know, a lot of times in these cases, we don't get a surviving victim.
Right.
It ends much more differently than this. And how much of an impact does that have on the judge?
I think it has a huge impact. I think he understands Jayme Closs will never be the same. Obviously, she lost her parents, but the psychological trauma, I'm hoping that she will get help and that she'll have therapy to get her through this situation.
But this helped, right? Having the opportunity to speak out against this man.
Absolutely. I think it got a little bit off her chest. She was able to say how she felt, and she was able to tell the court what this did to her.
Yeah, absolutely. More will obviously update you if we have more information about this, but that is a conclusion to a really tragic case. When we come back, though, the trial against Timothy Jones Jr. is still in session, and that's another difficult case. We're going to catch you up on what's been going on in South Carolina right after this short break.